Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw from Houston and from April the 6th. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's go. We're going to go over all the matches and segments. I'm going to rank them and give the full show a rating at the end of it. I thought the show was very good, so let's get right into it. Started off with CM Punk's pipe bomb. And yeah, I kind of want to say pipe bomb because all the reports I'm seeing just were exclaiming that Punk was not following anything that he was told to say. So awesome, right? We had this with Cody on Friday, and now we're having Punk do this on Raw. This is honestly astonishing. We're seeing a bunch of like this TKO backlash from their top two stars, arguably, in the company right now. This is honestly insane to see. It spoke about every truth. First of all, it was an actual promo to Roman Reigns. And then after that, he just evolved into this big pipe bomb, which is insane. It mentioned Vince McMahon and how he was doing his bidding for years until he quit. Basically, he did quit. He called up Pat McAfee. Actually, no, Pat McAfee, because yeah, I didn't even notice that when he said it live. I did not notice he said McAfee instead of McAfee. But yeah, notice how Pat McAfee just got shoehorned and mentioned TKO and the ticket prices and Ari Emanuel. Basically, that was just all of that stuff in one promo. That was beautiful by CM Punk as well. But yeah, called out all the BS that this company has been putting out for the past this entire WrestleMania build basically. And I applaud CM Punk for that because that takes balls to do, scripted or not. That was perfect. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. That was a great start to the show. And so the opening match was Austin Theory versus LA Knight. This match was fine, like nothing too crazy happened during it. Outside of the IShow Speed and the Usos, whatever, but the in-ring match was like alright. It was nothing too crazy. Yeah, IShow Speed kind of got shoved into LA Knight, and it was funny the way he got shoved as well. Then the Usos came out. They abandoned that horrible theme song after 1 week, which was insane. They abandoned that song so fast. But I digressed. Yeah, Usos came out. They want their receipt because Speed basically cost them the tag titles. So yeah, all that happens. Austin Theory pins LA Knight in the ring. That's the match there. But then they all try to gang up on Speed. Speed weasels his way out of it. He actually jumps over LA Knight as well. That was pretty cool to see there. I think this was actually during the match. My bad. And then after that, I think that's when Theory pinned him. But then yeah, they were gonna attack IShow Speed. Like it was the Usos and LA Knight. Like they're about to gang up on him. Usos about to hit the 1D. Then, what's it called? Logan Paul just saves his life, and then the match, six-man tag gets announced for WrestleMania. I kind of rambled, but in summary, that's what it was. I'm going to give the match a 3 out of 5, but IShow Speed being involved in this story is actually, like, the rare celebrity involvement that's actually really, really good. And I saw it on his stream earlier today. Like, he is very delighted to have a WrestleMania match. Like, he cares. He really cares. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna give the match a 3 out of 5. Let's move on. After that was supposed to be Finn versus JD, but it never got to a start because Dominic attacked him and laid him out. So yeah, so then the actual next match was Bayley versus The Last Legend. This match was like whatever. Like it was a whatever throwaway match. The tag division did come out, but yeah, basically same shenanigans as always. This time, Lara Valkyria ends up putting on a smart maneuver for Bayley to win. Like she grabbed Lash Legend's legs and yeah, allowed Bayley to get the pin, and that's really about the only notable thing I have from this match. So yeah, 2.9 out of 5. The match was like whatever. It's a throwaway match. Like it was just there to build for the 4-way, I guess. Whatever. Here's Seth Rollins' first babyface promo since I think early 2025, I believe. But it was a really good promo by Seth, and that's pretty much about it. But then Gunther came out, and they started brawling, but it was a good brawl, like not one of those crappy brawls we see on SmackDown. This one was actually a good one. Yeah, they're already going crazy. Like they're switching moves. Like Gunther put Seth on sleeper, Seth putting Gunther in a sleeper, Seth going for a stomp, Gunther doing it. Like it was a really cool sequence as well. So yeah, that makes me look forward to the match even more. That little sequence in the ring just made me want the match even more. I kind of messed up my wording. I don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna give that segment a 4 out of 5. Afterwards, you saw Paul Heyman and Gunther meet up backstage, and it basically implied that Gunther was kind of the hitman that Paul Heyman needed at the time. But Paul Heyman owes Gunther a favor, so I'm assuming Brock versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Gunther retires Brock. I don't know, but that's pretty cool to see there. I'm gonna give the full segment a 4 out of 5. I thought it was very well done. So yeah. Next up was Penta, Dragon Lee, and Javon Evans versus Los Americanos. It was a very fun match in my opinion. Just non-stop action. All 6 of these men were doing amazingly. This match was only 7 minutes and 45 seconds, I believe. But it was very fun to watch. Like I just said, everyone had a chance to shine. Very good chemistry, non-stop action. Yeah, Javon Evans looks insane as always. Like, my gosh, it's every week, man. My goodness. But Penta, Dragon Lee, and Javon Evans got the win there. So, yeah, I'm going to give the match a 4 out of 5. But then afterwards, Rey Mysterio came back after a rib injury. Kind of convenient now that Gunther's in a match with Seth Rollins that Rey Mysterio returns. But, yeah, he's not going to get retired yet, I don't think. But Rey came back, declared, or not declared. He announced that he was going to enter the ladder match for the IC Championship at WrestleMania. It makes it a 6-pack ladder match now. Honestly, I love that decision. Rey Mysterio is really good. He has a lot of gas left in the tank, so I feel like him being added to this match, him possibly winning, I wouldn't be mad at, but him being added to this match will make this match a lot better as well because Rey Mysterio just another man. I keep stuttering. He's just a really good addition to this match, honestly. Like, it's better if you have more, like, the more the merrier, basically. So, yeah. I don't even match a 4 out of 5, though, so, yeah. Let's move on. So, next up was Rio versus Beef Abby Michin, and if you go to Santi's channel, he basically called it, not even lying to you, like, he said as soon as that faction with Jade and Michin and Beef Ab started up, it was going to be Rhea versus Beef Ab, Rhea versus Michin, then Rhea and Io versus Beef Ab and Michin. And that's literally what happened. This match was like just mid. Io, I think, got the pin over somebody. I don't even care because it's like it was another throwaway match. Rinse and repeat for this feud. But then they're just rehashing the Jay and Gunther feud at the same time as well because Jade Cargill, like, you had Beef Ab and Michin hold Rhea back, and then Jade Cargill just assaulted Io. I was out there. I mean, yeah, I could just care less about this feud now. Just take us to Mania already. Because the match card on paper looks amazing, but if you watch the episodic building, it sucks. So, yeah, I'm going to give the match a 2.6 out of 5. Like, nothing there, nothing interesting at all. So, yeah, let's move on. So then the main event was the WrestleMania contract signing, or what was supposed to be the WrestleMania contract signing between Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. Brock came out, did his entrance, shook hands, and yeah, it was... Yeah, like, he kept his cool, but then Obafemi came out, basically trolled him, because I think he, like, imitated one of Brock's, like, signature moves during his entrance. And then Brock got pissed off, and here we go, they brawled. Now, like I said earlier, this is actually one of the good brawls of this show. This is one of the good brawls because recently we have not had any good ones at all. AKA Cody versus Randy. The 2 brawls on this show were actually really well done somehow. Seth and Gunther's brawl was pretty cool there. It kind of teased like what they're going to do in their match. This one, now it wasn't a forced brawl like the Cody and Randy one was. This one, it felt like 2 people wanting to tear their heads off. They were throwing furniture around, putting each other through tables. Literally, they did not care for a single soul in that ring. Like, every security guard took at least one bump because of how reckless these 2 were. And that's a really good thing, too, because sometimes you need to go all out to build your WrestleMania program, and that's exactly what they did here. They did this brawl very well. I enjoyed it. I think there was a lot more that happened after the show, too. But, yeah, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed that. It was very well done. So, yeah, here are the rankings of the matches. My favorite one was the 6-man tag. Nothing else was very spectacular, and my favorite promo was obviously the Pipe Bomb. The Pipe Bomb 2.0 by Punk. So yeah, overall I really enjoyed this show. There are some spots where like it was man, but I thought the show was very well done. So yeah, it's night and day the difference between Raw and SmackDown. Because my goodness, this show is good. SmackDown every week is putting on constant stinkers. That's crazy. I'm not watching this Friday, thankfully, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it for the review. I'm gonna go to 4 out of 5 though. I enjoyed the show a lot. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Goodbye.